Museums represent the culture and soul of a city. In Luoyang, there are more than 100 different museums scattered around the city, and is renowned as the capital of Oriental Museum.
Within this historical city, it has developed a meaningful, vibrant, and sophisticated collection of museums, attracting tourists from all over China and all over the world. But why are there so many museums? Let's find out by visiting them.
Luoyang is located in the very central part of China, with 5,000-year history of civilization, 4,000-year urban history, and a 1,500-year history of being the capital, which is also the birthplace of Chinese civilization and a center of the Grand Canal of Sui and Tang dynasties. The Sui-Tang dynasty's Grand Canal Culture Museum was built for this reason.
If you look closely, the sail-shaped roof, the tricolor glazed surface, and the cross-section of the building, they all show the designer's ingenious thoughts on Luoyang and Grand Canal culture, which is why it has become a hotspot for young people and social influencers to come.
With the attraction of the younger generation, the once ancient canal culture has grew awareness widely. The ancient sunken ship Luoyang Canal No. 1, located in the center of the hall, is the centerpiece of the museum. This sunken ship of Ming and Qing dynasties was 20 meters long and 3 meters wide, fully proves that the canal transportation system of Han and Tang dynasties in Luoyang has been enduring for thousands of years. Luoyang, in people's mind, also shines with historical light due to the prosperity of the Grand Canal.
Luoyang is not only the center of the Grand Canal of Sui and Tang dynasties, but also the eastern starting point of the Silk Road. It is the only connection on land between two World Cultural Heritage sites, joining the north and south and run through east and west. While here, you can retrace the Silk Road and listen to the chimes of the camel train. Let's go to the Dingding Gate Ruins Museum to learn more about this part of history.
Luoyang City in Sui and Tang dynasties was once the most prosperous international metropolis in the world, and the Dingding Gate was the southern starting point of the central axis of the city at that time. On the basis, the planning characteristics of the north-south axis layout of ancient Chinese cities were gradually defined. Car trails and camel hooves form a series of clear traces of history and paint a long picture of the Silk Road thousands of years ago.
In history, there are 13 dynasties when the capital city was set in Luoyang, making it a city with the longest, earliest, and most dynasties in China, and has been awarded Famous Cultural City of the World by the United Nations in 2011. Nowadays, people will visit the city with one specific museum, and in Luoyang, people will not miss the one behind me.
大家好，欢迎参观洛阳博物馆。我们洛阳博物馆是始建于1958年，是国家首批的1级博物馆。我们现在位于的是1楼基本陈列河洛文明。
Numerous cultural relics and treasures found in the local region are displayed here, and it symbolizes the creativity and the aesthetic consciousness in the context of ancient Oriental culture. They carry the rich historical memory and reflect the glorious brilliance of the 1,000-year-old imperial capital.
This black-glazed poultry horse is an active treasure collected in our museum, and only 2 black-glazed poultry horses have been found up to date. One is now collected in the National Museum of China, and this is the other one.
And why it is called the treasure of the museum?
So this black poultry horse is excavated from Anpus II in Longmen Mountain, inherited the title of General Ding Yuan. Anpu was actually from the An state from the western regions, which now refers to the Bukhara of Uzbekistan. So this black horse actually witnessed the extensive exchanges with foreign countries along the Silk Road.
There are 102 museums in total, which demonstrate the rich heritage of the city spanning over 5,000 years. Known as the Eastern Capital of Museum, Luoyang has pinpointed all those historical treasures and visitors can follow the trail to connect the dots. You can explore the prosperity of this millennia-old capital and embrace the charm of its ancient civilization and find cultural confidence of our great eastern country.